to pack when staying in the hospital with PPROM. First, I want to say that's interesting that you're being admitted later after finding out that you have PPROM. I guess every hospital and situation is different, but for me, I didn't have time to pack anything since I was admitted right when they tested positive that I was leaking amniotic fluid. I wasn't expecting to stay. I didn't even know that that would have been the outcome. So that's great that you have time to prepare. So all I had on me at first was just my phone, my wallet, wireless headphones, which were really useful to listen to things while I was getting monitored and just like all the time. If you're going in and not knowing how long you may stay, these are the things I had my husband bring for me. I also want to start off with saying that you definitely don't want to overpack. I don't know if this is the same for every place, but when I went into labor, they moved me into a delivery room, and then after that, they moved me into a recovery room. So I also had to lug all my stuff with me. They had like a cart, so everything fit on the cart. But yeah, you definitely don't want to overpack because you don't know how long you're going to stay for. I would say just try to keep to the necessities week by week. If you're working remotely, the first thing I had my parents bring me was my work laptop and mouse. I also have a portable monitor, which also was really nice to have for my work as well. The next thing is bathroom items: shampoo, conditioner, floss, face wash, lotion, any other normal face items you use. You have a lot of time there though, so I took advantage of this by trying to be more on top of my routines and trying to get back into self-care. So if there's anything you've been wanting to try, like for me, I wanted to try the gua sha, so I had my husband bring me my gua sha, or other self-care things, bring that. They provide shampoo, conditioner, toothbrush, and lotion, hair ties, but I just bring your own just in case. And it's just nice to have your own things and smell like your normal self. Next thing is clothes, just your comfiest pants and shirts. The hospital I was in did say they have a laundry machine I could use, but I never got to using it in the 2 weeks that I was there. I would say just having like comfortable pants that aren't tight. I mean, my husband did a great job, but some of the pants that he brought were really tight on my belly, and so I mainly just ended up wearing my Pooh Bear pajamas most of the time just because they were very loose on the stomach. They also have the normal like hospital gowns that you can wear too, but it's nice just to wear your normal clothes and be comfortable. For me, they also let me go for walks in and around the building for like 30 minutes. So during those times, you don't want to just be in like a hospital gown. Well, I don't know. I mean, you could be in a hospital gown. I guess for me, I prefer to be in normal clothes. Another thing you'll want to make sure to have or wear are slip-on shoes. I was wearing slip-on shoes when I went to the hospital, though I probably would have preferred to just have my Crocs, especially after giving birth. My feet get swollen, so the shoes I wore did get tight, so having just large, comfortable slip-on shoes is also good to have. I forgot to add for clothes, I have my maternity bras. I would say those are the most comfortable, so that's what I would bring bra-wise. That was one thing that my husband didn't do great on. He brought me like actual wired bras, and I was just like, I'm not going to wear those, but it's fine. And then also underwear-wise, since I didn't have time to pack, I just wore the disposable underwears that they have there. They like provide the pads and stuff to wear since you are leaking. I wore pads pretty much the whole entire time. I mean, you can bring your own underwear, but I don't know, I just found it fine to just use the disposable underwear. And then I guess pad wise, you can just use your like big pads, or you can probably bring your own too. Yeah, totally up to you. The next things are nice to haves, but I would say they were kind of necessities for me, but bring things to do during the day. You'll have a lot of time to do anything, so this is a perfect time to get into or back into hobbies you've been wanting to do. For me, I brought my planner, I brought one book, my laptop, iPad, notebooks, pens, colors. My aunt also brought me some crafts to do, and I also started knitting at the group that they had there, which were fun crafts to have available to do. During the day, I kept myself really busy, and it helped a lot to keep my mind off of anxious thoughts. It was always at night when I'd just be laying in bed that the thoughts would creep in and make me really sad. So bring things so that you don't overthink all the time. Another thing is bringing your own snacks, drinks, and sauces that you like for food. At the hospital I was at, I could order 3 meals from the cafeteria there, but sometimes it just didn't feel like enough food for me, and I was still hungry. And it was also only open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., which is enough time to eat usually, but sometimes you just get hungry at night, especially being pregnant. So having snacks later into the night and drinks that I actually wanted to drink besides water was nice to have. I brought things like granola bars, fruit, body armor drinks, and hot sauce. And then the last thing is bringing your own blanket there. It's just nice to have your own. They do have a lot of blankets there, and they'll change your sheets and all of that, but you know, it's just nice to make it feel a little bit more like home. Those are the things that I brought with me to the hospital. If there's anything else that you'd bring or you'd find helpful to bring, comment it down below to help out anybody else.